Len, I originally said that I might not have no problem with a single payer plan, but I'm going to say this right now. Government takes more money from people. How are they going to pay? They're going to pay for their health care. Current system's flawed. Government does not pay for anything. But I do think we should take troops back. Maybe some of that money could be used for health care, but the government does not pay for anything on its own. It needs tax dollars. That's right. The three killer evil things down the pipe. Cap and trade, healthcare, and I forgot the third, but I'm going to tell you this right now. More taxes on small businesses that create 70% of the jobs in this country. That's just what we need. Yeah, that's right, Len. You need a job. How are you going to get a job? Employers with all this burden, the tax burden, and increases that Obama has planned to cover this stuff, they're less likely to employ now in this hostile system. The third one, the card check thing, unionize private businesses. A bunch of people I know that have private business owners say they'll just close up. They'll have to close up. Can't afford all the demands of businesses and the contracts, and then the binding arbitration if you don't come to agreement in 100 days with the so-called union being put in. Now that's somewhere, forget it. It had nothing to do with healthcare. But, as I said, the government does not pay for anything on its own. The taxpayers will have to pay for it. And I'm sorry, Len, but taxpayers are paying for a lot of things. And what we need right now is to bring some of that money back home from overseas, like you said. Maybe we might have some more money for it. But we wasted all that money on bailing out those big Uber corporations. And we already took a big hit. We should have had this before. Why do we bail out the big Uber corporations? Why? Why GM get bailed out? Why did all those get bailed out? Look, they're bankrupt anyway. They were talking about how they couldn't afford them to go bankrupt, and then we let them go bankrupt anyway. Meanwhile, all the taxpayers are footing the bill for that. Now let's foot the bill for single payer. That's right. More aggravation. It's nice. With my heart, I love to have everybody have health care. My heart says yes. Let everybody have health care. But my head and my pocketbook says you can't do it. You can't increase taxes on small businesses. You can't increase taxes anymore in a down economy, leading to less jobs being created. You might even see the decline of taxes, period. Nobody in the system. No jobs for you. No jobs for me. Why? Because we keep on putting the burden on the rich. It isn't worth being rich anymore, so why trying to be rich? Why not just let the government take care of y'all? Why? It'd be easy to sit, and say nicely and be nice. But you know what? Life sucks, as you said. Deal with it. It's not fair. My grandfather said life's never fair, it's cruel. And people can be nice to everybody and give them everything they want in this world, and they still won't be happy. Because nothing that you have given to you is ever as good as what you can get for yourself. That's right. The things you earn on your own, you take more enjoyment out of. Things that are given to you, you don't take care of usually. Now that went off on another tangent. And it really isn't part of the discussion. But this is nasty and mean. But our pocketbook needs to be balanced. I'm sorry. And we need to eliminate more programs, not add programs. Especially when Medicaid is already going under. The whole state of California, the nicest, friendliest, socialist state in the world, has a big budget problem. Why? Because of taxes. It lost tax revenue. Why, if it has all those rich people is it having problems with tax revenue. Because they don't want to be there. And it isn't paying. And the economy's down. When you rely on a ton of money to fund programs and think the programs are always going to be there, sooner or later the sliding scale of richness drops down. Now we've changed it to the X corporations. Corporations making over $250,000 a year. Small businesses are going to see increases in taxes. They're going to have less money for their employees. They had a panel of them, and I know they all said they'd love to do what's best for their employees. They'd love to give them the best health care they can, but the insurance companies make it almost impossible, and the rates go through the roof. The real problem is the insurance companies, as you said, they are greedy in ways, and there's got to be some kind of collusion, because the prices are way too outstanding that they charge people, and it's all about the bottom line and profit, because it's a free market. And well, and this is funny because I've gone further than I intended to and longer than I wanted to. So this is my second video response. My first one was all nicey, but I deleted it quickly, realizing that it's not me. My heart goes with you and says signal payer. My mind in my pocketbook says no. So that's where I stand. My heart says yes, my mind says no. And I usually go with my mind.